Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nastv Africa, where we manifest Africa's greatness. I'm your host, Otara Esther, and here with me is another intellectually sound person. What's your name, sir?
Ejire Michael.
Mr. Michael, please could you tell us about your academical life?
Okay, I attended Lucky Child International Nursery and Primary School,
Okay.
Abeokuta. Thereafter, I attended Abeokuta Grammar School, also in Abeokuta, Ogun State. Where I had my whole level certificate in the year 2008.
Mm-hmm.
I had my first JAM, that was 2009, and then my third attempt was in 2012. And I lost my dad February 2012 also. Just
Oh,
I don't
sorry.
know, maybe few months before the exam.
Sorry about
I,
that.
I, I had good results despite the fact.
That's
But
great.
then I set it aside. I later chose and decided um, to go for an apprentice in the field of land surveying. And then after a year of being an apprentice, I met one of my dad's friend. And then he told me that he asked me what I was doing, and then I told him that I was an apprentice then, that in a land surveying firm.
Mm.
And then he was like, why localize yourself?
So he encouraged you to go to school and
Yeah, it was
start.
like, no, that I just have to pursue my education in that institution.
Mm.
So and then, but I guess in the year 2014, the motivation had been there, and then I came across all the full-time missionaries of the current church. I mean, the Church of
Okay.
Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Mm, That's
And then
that's
a little
awesome.
bit change of plan. I decided to serve a voluntary missionary service for the church.
Okay.
And
So
then
was that like the time you decided that you were going to school to like study? What course
yes,
are you studying,
estate
please?
management.
Estate management.
Yeah,
That's under what faculty?
environmental science.
Environmental science. So right now you're doing really fine in your academics.
Yes, and then I could say that the voluntary missionary service I served for the church actually helped.
Oh,
The process, the whole time, I could say it's almost about 4 years, although the service is 2 years. But the
oh,
preparation and then coming back, everything altogether is about 4 years.
it's about
So
4 years.
while on mission, I learned several skills like teaching, teaching skills, and then I also learned great study skills
Oh,
that actually helped me up to now, even to be a scholar. And then
that's
I
great.
also learned great leadership skills and teamwork, how to work with a lot of people, and even public
Mm,
speaking. It's actually helped.
that's lovely.
Yeah.
In your academics, have you ever experienced failure, or you've always
Okay.
just been like having excellent results since as far as you can remember?
Oh well, maybe failure maybe in mathematics while I was in secondary school, and then when I had to have
Mhm.
my WAEC, I had to prepare.
Sit up and make sure you do
Yes,
well.
exactly, and
Mm.
I had good grade in maths, except for physics. And that physics actually changed a little bit. I changed my course of direction, and
No.
that's what got me into estate management,
What was it you wanted to study before the one you
civil
started?
engineering.
Civil engineering. Oh,
Yes. So and I found out that without physics,
you
I
can't go for that.
exactly. So I had to settle for estate management.
Oh, okay.
And that's what happened.
Um, your academics right now.
Okay.
Academics right now. When you want to like prepare for exams, your schedule
Okay.
generally, your reading schedule. How is it? What's it like?
So I'm a man of responsibility, as I said earlier, and then yeah, with this, it has always been a very difficult task when it comes to examination preparation. In my under level days, I used to read ahead of classes, every day. But then currently, the responsibility is much, so I
You're
don't really
busy
have
with
much
one
time
thing
to
or
do
the
that. So
other.
what I do is, at every point in time that I have time to just stick anything into my brain,
You
regardless
just
of the cause.
okay.
I love engaging in new tasks and new challenges. So
Mm.
and then even if it is a day to exam, even if I'm not prepared, I
You
can
still have to
just
like just go through it and
yeah,
stick more
because I
because you've been
have
reading.
understood myself,
Okay.
and then I know what I can do that can actually help me, to write better in exam.
Oh.
most especially trying to understand what the lecturer actually wants you to write.
Mm.
So I think my success is more or less like
More of understanding
understanding
yourself.
exactly
Okay.
understanding myself, and then understanding the lesson itself. I draw my strength from a special book. Um, it's a scripture. It is
Mm-hmm.
called the Book of Mormon, another testament of Jesus Christ. It is a book,
Book of what?
the Book of Mormon, another
Okay.
testament of Jesus Christ.
All right.
So it's a book that actually have a lot of a lot of teachings that actually helped
Hmm.
me even to be a scholar.
All right.
Even in politics, in all phase of life. And then I could remember one of the very one of the teachings that says that by small and simple things are great things brought to pass. So I have learned that principle that I just have to do the ones I can do.
And leave the rest to God.
Exactly. So I just have to, those little things I can do, just do it.
Mm.
Is it good? Is it going to improve you? Is it going to impact in the life of others? Then just go ahead,
Mm.
regardless of the hurt. And it has really helped.
How often do you go to classes?
Well, I'm the class rep.
Oh, so you always have to be in class.
Exactly. So even if sometimes I just have to work in the middle of the class, I think some of my lecturers understand.
Oh,
Because aside that, the political life also, currently I am the vice president of the Faculty of Environmental Science,
wow.
and then I'm also the PRO for National Estate Management Students Association for Nigeria.
Like
So
Nigeria as a whole, not
yes,
just.
yes, yes. So there have always been these responsibilities on my shoulders right from time, and then
Mm.
so I just have to manage all those things together,
And
manage church,
and
social, and everything.
all these things you're involved in, being the class rep. I know that one
Yes,
of you have to be available for the other
of
students,
course.
being the PRO for Nigeria as a whole, like students in
Yes,
Nigeria as a whole. Then being the vice president of your faculty as well.
yeah,
That's like a lot of work, and it doesn't affect your academics.
no, and that is why I motivate and encourage others, most especially my department,
Okay.
that you should engage in politics. Politics is life. In school, in your family, everywhere you go, in your place of work, if you don't learn politics, then you are going to hurt yourself. And then things is not going to get well if good people always stay back and just fold their hands. So you just have to engage in it and learn the heart of politics. It's something you can learn.
The second person we're having on this show that is telling us to get into indulge in politics.
Okay.
Okay, so with the all like I actually want to understand how you manage your time generally because I'm very bad at time management.
Okay.
You really don't be working for me. So how do you do it?
Well, most times when I wake up, I just tell myself what are the tasks I need to do today, and then you know I do plan my day, but then most times there are a lot of external factors that affect the plan. So most
Mm.
times I just do the one I can do, and then I try to prioritize my task, the ones that can still wait, the one that cannot wait, and then most times when you even have to come with money, because I still have to hustle with it, having
Yeah.
to sponsor yourself in school also.
Mm.
So when it comes to money, I just have to prioritize higher.
So you go for the money sometimes.
Yes.
Alright. Alright. Is there anything you would like to tell the audience?
Okay, what I would tell all the audience is that regardless of who you are, always invest in self development.
Mm. Always
Um,
invest in
be
self
relevant, and
development.
to be relevant, you have to be a problem solver. And then for you to be a problem solver, you have to take responsibilities. Hence, I would say that every responsibility comes with an opportunity to solve problem. That is a personal quote from me. So ensure you be a problem. You are a problem solver. Take responsibility and stay relevant.
So, to our audience, we've heard again from another scholar about how it's important for us to indulge in politics, to have political backings, like Mr. Idris told us the other time. How we should do our part and leave the rest to God, like Mr. Leko told us the other time. And we should also make sure we, like how he said, he put it in a way of small and simple
Things
things
are great
are
things
great
brought to
things
pass.
brought to pass. So we should make sure that these things we hear, we don't just listen to it and then forget about, like we're just having entertainment and things like that. Let it have beneficial impacts in your life. Don't just listen and forget about it, as I said before. So, Mr. Michael,
Okay.
please, could you tell us your hobbies before we round up? Let's just know something more about you.
Okay. Well, I love playing chess,
Okay.
and then I love spending time with my friends,
Oh,
my close pals.
so you
Uh,
like, okay, so you like go out, or you just play together? And
um,
how good are you at chess?
how good?
Are you at chess?
Oh, I call myself a chess master.
You should play one of these days.
No problem.